What's going on, y'all? It's your guy 5100 CJ, aka the Pookie Hybrid. Back at you with another video. Look, this gonna be quick. I really wanna drill something home for the brothers, especially if you're young and you're having fun, young, dumb, full of, right? I gotta say this because I don't think y'all hear it enough. Them probably telling you how proud they are that you're smashing, getting some skins. Let me tell you something, G. It's overrated. It is overrated. Overrated. No, for real, it's overrated. And let me explain something. Some of y'all is gonna be hard for you to grasp this because you might have just started getting some box. But for the ones that's been getting it, you might be able to grasp this a little bit better. And if you can, I would advise you talk to the younger men that look up to you, because they need to hear it from men that they look up to, not guys that they don't have no respect for or don't look up to, because it won't hit, right? Look, stop Stop it. Stop it. I'm trying to tell you, stop doing it. Now, I know what y'all thinking. He trying to tell me what to do with my... Look, bro, you can do what you want. I'm not trying to stop you from having your fun. I'm not trying to stop you from doing what you want to do in life. That ain't my job, okay? You got free will. God gave it to us all. I can't stop you from doing what you want to do. But take it from somebody... I cannot say that online, but I have a pretty... How do I say this? Let's just say I'm not a stranger to coochie, bro. Like I've had variety. I've had my fun, and I really don't have much to show for it. Let me tell you something. The dick is king, okay? I'm trying to get y'all to understand that. And it will work for you and against you. It could get a woman to get you a brand new Scat Pack or get you a Crown Vic on some sixes, right? It'll also get that same woman to knock the windows out that bitch, to flatten the tires on that joint, set it on fire. You seen the clip that's been going viral lately of the woman setting the dude's donk on fire.
Look what this bitch did to my car. I can't stand this bitch. Look what she did to my car.
Right? You see that, okay? So, look, man, women are showing people today, well, a lot of guys probably didn't understand because women were kind of subdued. That's the word I'll use. It wasn't always socially acceptable for a woman to release her inner freak. It's the best way I can put it. Today, that is not the case. They letting that coochie breathe, as Sexy Red would say. And I need y'all to understand, your dick is validation. I need you to understand that. I really need you to understand. I need you to understand that you knocking these chicks down that you don't even think is wife material is messing up the ecosystem, my nigga. Like, you are pissing in the dating pool when you do that. And I get it. Let's take somebody like Sexy Red. This is what I think when I see Sexy Red. As somebody that knows in the right circumstance, I could pull Sexy Red. Now, what is that an accomplishment? That's for the person that's dealing with him. Because for me, I would say no. For some guy that, that is lower level, or a guy that don't pull women like that, it would be an accomplishment. So it depends on the brother you're talking to. But for me, it wouldn't necessarily be an accomplishment. But that's not the point. Because if it's not the accomplishment to knock her, then why would I knock her? See, for me, I would, how do I say this? I would knock on the front door of her esophagus. That's what I would do with Sexy Red. I'm just gonna put it like that. If I were to do it, like I don't move like that today, but if I was to do that, That's what I would do with Sexy Red. I wouldn't even smash her. I would just knock on the front door of her esophagus because she looks like, her esophagus home looks comfortable, right? It looks, applicable to what you want, but I'm getting lost, okay? The reason I'm just really telling you, brothers, this is because I think you need to understand how much your D is worth. Y'all remember that little challenge for the D challenge that went viral years ago? Like, that's a real thing, bro. And I need y'all to understand this too. Every woman I've talked to, because that's exaggerating for sure. Let's just say half. Half of the women I've talked to, it's really more, but I'll just say half for the sake of conversation, have never orgasmed, right? So if you're feeding her raw eggplants and you feeding it to her good, my uncle always said, watch how you feed it to them, boy. If you feed them it too good, bro, you're creating a monster. Especially if you don't really, really like the woman. You just want to knock her. Like, you're creating a real monster when you do that. Yeah. So, y'all gotta stop those. I'm just being honest, bro. Like, it's not helping you. It's not doing anything to make your life better. It's going to make your life worse. I'm just telling you what I know. And I've had my share. Don't get me wrong. Was it fun at times? Yeah. I've felt some amazing things from the ladies, but I'm with none of them now. And it breeds single motherhood, you fighting in court to see your kids. This game is dangerous. I just did a video about a man getting HIV from a woman because he was sleeping with her raw. Because that's all relationships are today. I meet you, I like you, we look good, you look good. All right, we're gonna have sex. Was the sex good? Okay, cool. We're gonna keep doing it raw. Cause look, you might hit it the first time with a rubber. See, I'm gonna tell it like it is. Maybe you hit the first couple times with a rubber. Eventually, it comes off. And that doesn't mean that y'all both stop messing with other people. You're playing a dangerous game. And when you put it on that woman, you validate her. If she got bad behavior, you validate her. If she got bad breath, you validate her. If she's overweight and you don't like overweight women and you hitting her, you're validating her. Basically, your dick is a gavel that the judges bang. That's basically what it is. Your dick is a gavel. You have to understand that. You're giving them the vote of confidence. You're basically saying, case dismissed. We have no case here. I'm not gonna prosecute. That's what you're telling them when you get them. I've done podcasts with very good looking women in person, and when we had these conversations, they don't get validation from me. Now, in certain situations, I could have folded. I could have knocked some of these chicks. I've been there. I've been celibate for 6 months. So 6 months ago, I was knocking shit down, and I just realized they're not gonna change if I keep knocking them, G. I went on Obsidian show the other day. If y'all know who that is, that's the guy that had a big hand in creating the Black Manosphere. I talked about that, and they didn't believe it came from a guy, Pookie Hybrid, right? They couldn't believe it, right? Whatever. But they have never been in my position for real. They haven't been able to get the women that they wanted, maybe until now, since some of them guys got some money. But I was able to hit these chicks broke. Look, let me tell you the biggest reason as a young man you do not need to be worried about fucking these hoes. You be so much more focused. Like, opportunities come your way when you not focused on ass, bro. I'm telling you what I know. And some of these lessons I learned, a lot of these lessons I'm learning now because I had, folks in my family and folks that I rock with that was like, man, you hitting her? Man, that's so, bro, that don't mean nothing, fool. It don't mean nothing. If I was a young man right now, in my 20s or late teens, I would not deal with women at all. Like, talk to, flirt, cohabitate, yeah. But like be in relationships with, be chasing after that, no. If I knew what I knew now, I wouldn't do it. I would have made so much more money. I would be so much more successful if I hadn't chased ass. Establish yourself, bro. This is one of the first things I'm gonna put as my list. I got a top 10 list for the brothers, the young brothers, and brothers of age if they need it. This is one of the things you need to focus on, yourself. Focus on yourself and stop Get you some money, youngin. So that's all I got. I just had to do this one. It just hit my spirit. You know what I'm saying? I see too many brothers that get lost in the sauce. They wonder why things go wrong, and you know why. You just want to keep doing what you're doing. Cause that macaroni pot, stir real good, gang. But, ooh, the consequences of doing that. So yeah, bro, on that note, I'm gonna wrap this thing up. So for your guy 5100 CJ, aka the Pookie Hybrid, I am gone. You dig.